Let's turn that off. Okay. Good start. So this is a 2 hour track Sunday, which is something that I did a long ass time ago, and I want to start doing again. Like this is kind of the queue, or not the queue, but we're just chatting and hanging out. It's a Reddit group that hangs out every Sunday. Just reddit.com/r/2hour track Sundays. We hang out. We are given a theme, and then we kind of go from there. So we're just kind of waiting on. I lost where I was. That's not it. That's where we submit stuff. This is like a new site. They switched to this a long time ago, but I was not part of it. So I'm not going to have that up the whole time. I'm going to go to Twitter and make sure people know that I am doing this, which I think a call goes out anyway. Yep. So I guess I don't really need to do it. So, yeah, I'm just hanging out. I got a different setup for the microphone, so now I can move my hands here, which is a nice change of pace. And yeah, I guess I don't have a whole lot to say right now. I don't want the stupid video. I want the chat. There. Just because there's a lot of people that chat in there. So that's running. I do have my own timer. They do have a timer like on the event, but I'm just gonna do my own because whatever. I don't know if this is the. No, that's not the theme. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this. I haven't done this in a long time, and Wednesday was pretty good. Like I definitely could have done better. I feel like I kind of skimped out on some parts, and I ran out of time before I wanted to. But you know, it's been a while. And now with this microphone here, I'm able to work a little bit better. I still have like this headphone cable that goes like right through the middle of all my stuff, so I need to figure out a better way of handling that. I used to have my audio interface over here, but now that the camera's there, so I have some issues, and I'm still not completely able to record instruments into Ableton. I bought a mixer on Friday that did not work, so I had to return that. And yeah. I don't know. Hey Amy, how you doing? I can't go yet. I'm still waiting for the theme. I guess I can just put the other chat over here, because why not? So these are all other people that are participating in this. They're all pretty cool guys. I don't know them terribly well anymore because it's been like 6 months or so since I did this. Hey Pokey. I know Pokey. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I'll have a good run, and I really want to do this every week, like consistently. So I do the Wednesday one, which is just a personal thing, and then I do the Sunday one, which is like a group thing. And I mean, if they go well, I want to post all of them up on YouTube, just so they're preserved, because I don't think that Twitch really preserves stuff. I can look into it more, but yep. So just kind of hanging out. I tuned my instruments, so hopefully my bass guitar will not be out of tune after I record it. So that would be nice. I'm not sure if I'll actually use it or not, but you know, that's the whole thing about doing these things. You don't really know what's coming and where things will go. Yes. And There's a minor family emergency going on. So hopefully I won't have to run out. Hopefully everything's fine. But if I have to leave, then I have to leave. Obviously that's more important. So we'll see how it goes. Reordered the queue. So that means that they're probably... I haven't even been paying attention to the chat. Did Pokey say hi? Back. Because, you know, that's the important part. So he reordered the queue, so most likely the theme song will come up next. I'm not going to play it with audio because sometimes they do copyright stuff, and I really don't want my Twitch to get... So, hit the button. I don't know what the theme is.
I think you can't resist me.
I have not seen this movie in so long. I probably shouldn't show the video at all on stream because then I'll get hit with copyright and then I'll get taken down. But it's mostly just Austin Powers dancing right now, which is a movie that I have not seen in a very long time. So it's probably pretty boring if you can't see what's going on. But, you know, that's how it goes. People are guessing that the theme is chest hair. So yeah. Come on, what's the theme? Maybe it's robots. Yeah, this is pretty boring. Secret Agent is the theme. Oh boy.
Yes, sir. It's not what it seems.
Okay, so Secret Agent is the theme. How do I get it back to just chat? Oh no, the timer started. Chat. And then I'm going to start my own timer because start, then I can have it easily on there. That's going. Secret Agent. Okay, so the first thing I'm thinking of is similar to one of my other, not one of my other songs, but just like sneaking around, like the whole Mission Impossible stuff. And a lot of the things that I think of with that revolve around having a lot of space. So what I want to do initially is just get some super basic drums set up where like they're, especially with a snare, you want that snare that like echoes and stuff like that. So I'm going to, in this case, since this is a song that has a lot of space, I'm going to set up, come on. Freeze on me, or am I just dumb? Oh, I'm just dumb. I'm going to set up a global reverb so I can funnel all the reverb through there. And I just got Valhalla the Valhalla stuff recently, and I am dying to try them out. And hopefully it's not too small over there, but I can't do much about it. So I'm just going to toss that on there for now. I think that I'm probably going to change it later, but you know, that's how it goes. So I need to find a good snare sample. And in this case, I want to use a snare sample that is not processed like a EDM track. So oh, people are talking to me. Hi, I am Ben. Anyway, there's too many chats going on. Voltron of Bens. Apparently there's more than one Ben in there. You're in the chat. So I'm going to just stick with, where are Basement Drum Kit, I think is what I'm looking for. And I know that this panel is obscured by the chat, but really, so what I'm looking for is something with a little bit more high end. Yeah. So I'm just going to work a little bit on processing this snare. Not anything fancy yet. Then we do a frequency, or not filter, a filter delay, yeah. So what this filter delay does is it allows me to shape how much of like the frequency range of the instrument gets delayed. So like if you want the highs to last longer than the mids, you can do that. So, and that's what I want. So I'm just going to go like that, and tempo is way too fast. And there's a lot of things wrong with that. But, you know, high cut, I don't want as many high frequencies in there. Hey, Hoax. Thanks, man. So for one thing, I want the tempo to be down quite a bit. I don't really know exactly the tempo I'm going for, but I'm going to just say for 80 for now. Okay, so this shimmer is like way too much. And I might actually move this to halftime. And when there's no so I'm actually just gonna close this chat because it's starting to distract me, and I don't want to be distracted. I've got enough distractions going on, so I'm gonna just close a bunch of windows over here. Too much going on. Okay, so that's done. The other thing that I think of is friggin' bass lines. So I can try to pull another bass line. Let's see if this puts a feedback loop. A little bit. Okay, so that echo is because of the filter delay. And the other echo from my voice is just because I'm just not good at the bass enough to like just pull something out of my ass most of the time. That and my headphone cable's getting in the way, and it's a pain in the butt. Maybe. The other problem is if I record this, I have to turn off a bunch of shit. So just a second. If I have that going, now you shouldn't hear that. Okay, so this is the proper setup. I'm actually going to save this Ableton recording because otherwise I'll forget about it. Wait, no, that's not the right one. It needs to be this way because maybe. Damn it. See, okay, I'm just going to scrap the bass for now. Scrap that for now, and I'll figure it out later because I just need to get something going first. I'm running in 3 different directions at once. Ugh. So, what I'm thinking is something simple with keys. When it comes to sneaking around and all that stuff, oops, I think vintage keys. I hate how small this is. I've said that before. Nope. So, there's a lot of different directions, and I'm kind of stuck between a bunch. And you know what? Maybe it doesn't work out in the end. Who knows? Hey, Mig, how's it going? So far, I have put one snare sample into Ableton, so I'm doing pretty good so far. The theme is Secret Agent, and I'm getting a little stuck as to what I need to do to get going here. Just because there's a lot of things secret agents can do, and I like the idea of like sneaking around inside a building, which actually this could translate into, no, it wouldn't translate into Amy's song pretty well because different themes. But I there we go. Chord change. Nope. So because you see, secret agents have a very lonely life. That could work. I'm just going to lay down some chords and I'll figure it out later. So right now I have an A minor 7, hold off on the dominant. That turned out pretty good. I can work with that. It's not like synced to any tempo though. So I'm trying to paint the picture because that really helps me in the long run. I like the idea that secret agents, or actually most superheroes, live a life of isolation simply because of what they do and what they're capable of tends to alienate them. I'm getting super meta for this, like it's just a throwaway song, but we've been watching Harry Potter at nights, and it's starting to get to the part in the show or the movies where Harry is less and less a part of the group. They also, yeah, thanks, Mig. There's that, where Harry becomes less part of the group and more his own, like he becomes almost kind of like a leader, but mostly just kind of his own little thing. And so I like the idea. So, only the successful ones, yeah. The other thing that this might do is this might be like the the end cap, or like it ends the song. I did that with Power Station where I had funeral music, huh? Nope, that's like. Did you know the wedding march? However it is, it's actually like a funeral march, the wedding march is. I can't remember how to play it. It's built like a funeral march, where it has the whatever. I'm at a loss for what to do. Yeah, there's a lot of jokes that you can throw into that. So I have this awesome snare that I haven't really done anything with. I want to do sneaking. I want to do that. So this might be like an end thing for it. So it's like it's a B section after I dick around with the other stuff. So what I'm going to do is get some plucked strings, which I think I can grab from right here. You know, and they're not all winners. But hey, still got hour and 45 minutes left. You never know what'll happen. And thank you, Pizzicato. I just say plucked because it's a little easier to. Yep. So I'm going to change this from Valhalla Shimmer to Valhalla Roam. And that should be a little less. Yeah, they do use it a lot in Chrono Trigger. So Valhalla Roam is a little bit easier to manage. Type in, nope, I can't. Okay, so by extension, this song will be the best ever then, huh? Is that how it goes? Nope. See, everything I'm doing there is just too damn happy. There we go. See, if you're moving up, it's like seems like more expectational, but if you're moving down, like another thing that I've been wanting to do lately is get more call and response for my instruments, like especially in the Wednesday one that I did. It was just like layer, and then just loop. And so what I'm thinking is let's see if I can do this. So unlike Guitar Rig, I can actually close that and things won't go to hell. So I'm just going to go with the first thing. And I'm going to add, oh, yep, thanks, it's Sunday. I'm going to add a little bit of compression to bring it out more. I don't like that tempo. Or did I just not put the notes in right? Did I? Stupid grid. Doesn't feel like it's going at the whatever. So having that, I'm going to add another contact for strings, like actual sustained strings. Then these will be another fairly not complex, but just dissonant. So if I do like an inverted seventh, that might work. No, it's too classically. If I... That might work. I just record it. It's faster than putting it in. Maybe. I just want the damn notes. Also, I have the benefit that they're all different velocities, so the volumes are different, which is nice. And what I want to do with those is I want to fade them in and have the snare terminate that. So I'm actually going to dump the reverb on these, put in the utility. So what I'm doing is I'm automating the volume of the strings. So that's pretty cool. Although I do want them to have a little bit of a tail, having them cut off that. There we go. So like that. I don't know. Still dies too fast. There we go. That's better. I did notice that this is still there. So it shouldn't be a problem now. Hey, no worries, Mig. It's good to see you. Sorry there wasn't a whole lot going on. If you stop back in an hour, hopefully I have a little bit more in the works. But right now it's just the preliminary stages talking. So it's getting there. So what I need now is I need a little bit more percussive work. I'm actually naming my channels like a professional. And I've been using there's a hat roll or a snare roll. Oh, that's not what I want. I used it for other things. Oops, that's not a audio channel. So this might work, it might not. I just want a little bit more different stuff. So it's like stop warping everything. I need to change that. So I don't know if grouping these together is a good idea, but if I can get that delay for everything, don't like it. So I don't need that group. So kind of still a lot going on. Thinking about too much. I'm starting to think of that feeling from the Maker's Eden soundtracks, and I mean, I could try to grab some of the drums that I used from that, because, you know, there's no reason not to at this point, because that would save a little bit of time. Middle theme, intro theme. Audio thing. I don't know. I do this a lot. Like I recycle stuff. Was it this? That's nice, but not what I want. Sample offline. Ah, crap. So, have it anymore. Well, that sucks because I really love that sample. That this needs to get processed more. Filter. Just too much of that. Much of that. That echo is way too echoey. Okay, so, and then just do an offbeat there. Okay, so that's a basic loop. Thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm kind of at a bit of a loss right now. Sucks, but you know, writer's block. Oh, it did not copy over ability stuff. So one of the nice things is you can always just change things around a little bit. So I can change it from this weird chord to something like I don't know why I clear my throat so damn much. So want this to be a little bit of a run of notes. It's starting to sound like a thing, Amy. There's still a long way to go, though. So the snare's not working out for me. I can try to fiddle with it a little bit more. I can accentuate the part where I want, like the snappiness in the middle. With a yeah. So it's getting a little better. I still don't know where I'm going with this though. And I'm already a half hour in, which kind of sucks. I really like this piano part, and I almost kind of just want to work with this. I'm giving it a good name. Yeah, I'm just not sold on this, and they're very, very different ideas, and I'm sure I could like Frankenstein them together. But I don't know if I want to. I it's like thanks, Dan. I really, really like the piano part, and I kind of want to just make the song with the piano part, and not worry about anything else. And I've done like this chord progression before, but so what I'm thinking, whoops, okay. What I'm thinking is, because I mean that's a good, I mean not that length is really anything, ladies, but like that's a good minute right there. Yeah, and Noir, the theme is Secret Agent, and like when I think of Secret Agent, I think of Noir. I think of I don't really think as much of James Bond as much as I think of I guess that would be more like Private Detective and stuff, but they're kind of secret agents. Um, so I think of like dark and moody and very, very lonesome, and I want to kind of go with that. And come on, that chord, man. Hmm. So I mean, I could just go with that and expand on it. I wish I still had those drums. That's what's bothering me right now. I had these wonderful, wonderful stirred drums that I don't know if I can get back like quickly. Um, because that's really what I want to do now. I want to get those like stirred drums, and I want to just jam out with those. Um, but that does not seem like it's going to work. So I guess I could make my own, which takes time, but not all the time in the world. Cowbell. That's what I need. Whoops. Apparently, cowbell channel. All right. Ordered it as an instrument instead of the. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just turn that into just all cowbells all the time. Perfect. Focus. I can't focus. I really like this, but I feel like it's a bit of a cop out. But just because it's easy doesn't mean it's like bad. Um the other thing is like I don't know if I want to play it live and then cut it down into a tempo, which is kind of what I think. So it's Ugh. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take all of this stuff that I made over here, all this stuff, I'm going to just group it up and then minimize it and be like, yep, if I need you, I'll come back to you later. But right now I don't want to do that. So I have this, and I need to make drum rack, I guess. So I'm going to go with this idea, and if it doesn't work, I guess it's kind of a gamble on my part. If it doesn't work, I'm kind of effed. Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm thinking too. Dan, I really do appreciate like suggestions and stuff, so please don't like take it the wrong way if I say no. But that's kind of what I was thinking. I mean that traditional like that might be a little bit too much. Like it might be a little too cheesy. What I really wanted is I had these like fantastic stirred drums, which is basically like a brush being rubbed on top of a snare drum with like really light hits. But I can't find it anywhere anymore, and that really bums me out because it was perfect for this. The other thing I can do is I can look into the contact library for Studio Drummer and see if there's anything in there, but I don't think there is. And this seems like a lot of running around just trying to find the right thing, but it's really kind of the core of what I want to do. Yeah, even something like that. What this does, it just fills up all the upper range harmonics. So it makes your ear think that there's a lot going on when there really isn't. So if you have that, let's just put in the room reverb with both of these and see what happens. Turn that off for somehow. There we go. I'm sorry that's really quiet. I don't want to be like, I mean that's not conducive to anything. So what I might do in this situation is I might just play the piano live and, you know, fix the little bits that I have to. And then I might just go play the drums live. And I mean, I think just a simple, where's the kick? Like a super basic kick. Thought there was a brush snare in here. Not. That's disappointing. This is what music production really is like. Digging around, trying to find the right thing. It's super exciting. Okay, so what I want to do then is I want to mess with the piano more, and I guess this will just be working on composing this a little bit better. And so what I have right now is I have the A minor. I don't know if I like this or if I should go up to here, because this is kind of low, and maybe it's just my headphones, but it's hard for me to hear. And then so there's a lot of different ways. I'm just going to record a bunch of shit. Ideally, like I want to have an A section and a B section. It's recording, but I don't care. I can always cut it off later. I just want to have it recording, so if I just start jamming out and something cool happens, yeah. Water. Oh my god. So much talking. So ideally it's so I want to pivot around this top note here, which might just bring it to C major. Like, nope, nope, that's too warm. Nope. Okay, so the first part, I'll record the first part then, because that makes sense. I'm like trying to parse all of this while I'm playing it, and I'm not like the greatest piano player anyway, so it's like it all kind of comes apart sometimes. Nope. Major? That's not shift to major. This would be shift to major. Nope, I like that better. There it is. Lost my place. Here. But if I wanted to, I could do the fifth of that. It's minor. I don't like that. So that's something to work off of. I feel like it needs another section though. Like those chords are amazing, but okay, so that's a little bit of a start. I think I started here. Maybe I screwed up there. Yep, I screwed up there. Excuse me. So what I'm gonna do is kind of what I do with a lot of my piano pieces is I have the recording and then I chop it into little pieces and try to get everything to line up a little bit better. So another thing that would work pretty well with this, just for adding Oh, not percussion. Field recordings. You can always add just background.
Okay, so
Yep,
now
that's
I'm
me
parked.
talking.
Okay, so
But just like rainstorm.
This is a recording of indoor rain.
Yep, you can hear me talking. Like I try to tag all of my recordings so I don't. Indoor rain. I don't want indoor rain. Hell is all my crap. There it is. That's the one I want. So I took this by recording rain, putting my recorder underneath an umbrella, and it came out with this super cool sound. Crackly, so I'm going to stick with this. And we'll just go with that for now. We can crossfade all these together, so it's basically like one big seamless thing. And how long is this? Like, again, length doesn't particularly matter, but they do have kind of a limitation on how long they want you to have the songs for this, because they have a listening party afterwards, and if you have like a 20-minute long song, people are going to get a little annoyed. So this one is like whatever a synonym for loneliness is. It's that, like the isolation of a secret agent. Maybe. I don't know. Works though, man. So that's a long pause right there. So what I can do is I can just push it forward like this. So for some reason the pedal isn't triggering. Super annoying. Where is it? Should be triggering. Yeah, so that, bring that up. Why did that stop there? Oh, because it hadn't turned on. So it's a little too late, so I want to push that forward. I don't like the chord for this one. I feel like it's just going in the same direction that it was before. So so what I might do is so I'm going from like a super crazy B11 chord to it's all just like getting shuffled into that, which resolves itself too nicely, I feel. So if I go something like, oops, if I just resolve it to a minor chord, I don't know. The relative minor for that would be So I can go. So that's interesting. So this is actually a C major chord, but since okay, I'm going to try that. I'm sorry. This is getting a little bit more theory heavy than I'm used to doing, but at the same time like that's what you get with piano. That's good. Because basically all I wanted to do in that section, a little cyberpunky, yeah. Kind of what I want to do is just create this tension and release rather than just being like sad, 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 sad piano. Oh, there's a happy note, and then it's sad, sad, sad. So it's like adding this suspended chord. Suspended, which I don't know why it's suspended. Oh, that's interesting. So, very interesting. Like, a lot of this stuff I'm just kind of learning as I go. I'm not a big music theory knowledge master, which I think is the official title. So I want to push all this forward a little bit. It's a little bit too, it hangs on a little bit too long. And then I can just start pushing this stuff up. Of course, I have to move the pedals over too. That's the problem. So this is why I wish I could just play piano and just like crush this in one take, but I can't. So there's a lot of just noodling around, getting the timing perfect. But you know, I got like an hour and 10 minutes. There it is. So I go from like that resolve or the suspend resolve to like a, it's called a deceptive cadence, where it feels like it should be going to the root, like it feels like it should be going to the root, so not. So if we have this, so it feels like it should be going back to here, but it doesn't, because it goes, which is cool. Nope. Me trying to figure out the next damn chord. I think I just gave up there. Let's see. It's nice, but it's a little, because what's happening is like resolve, and then like that deceptive cadence, which is rad. I feel like this could be brought out a little bit more. Ugh. Something's triggering right at the end. So kind of what I want to do here is I want to take that same chord, which is just move it it down, because right now it's like in an inversion, and I want to just push it around a little bit and see what I can do. So what I'm thinking is, just mess around with the tempo, because right now I've had these very long flowy chords, and if I go from this, stop it. So like add that little beat in there. Maybe. I don't know. So that would require getting rid of that, moving that over, pushing this stuff around. Probably, yeah, moving the pedal around. Hope this is somewhat interesting to watch. And just realize that it's not like traditional music production where I'm just jamming out on a loop for 20 minutes. But you know, that's how it goes. That did not work right. Let's try to move that up correctly. I don't know why it sounds like some of the notes are clipping on and off. Like, it sounds like when the pedal is released, one or two of the notes are like being played again. Maybe that's just the nature of the instrument. Doesn't seem like it. Unless there's like an invisible note here or something. Ah, don't want to do that. Invisible note here or something. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know, man. I just work here. So I'm adding some notes manually, and that's not. You're right. That is how you program. And I have been kind of bashing my face against this one. Sometimes it comes like right away, and sometimes it's just kind of like, oh, that first idea didn't work. I guess I'll just do something else while I still have time. You know. Oop. That's not the right chords at all. I still don't know why this is doing this. I'm actually just going to delete that note and put it back in and see if that fixes it, because it's really bothering me. So yeah, having that little break in there, I think, is pretty beneficial to the song as a whole, because right now it's been very flat, and that's not a bad thing, but it's not great. So I'm just going to listen. I'll save while I listen. What day is it today? I feel like this is a little bit too long of a pause right here, so I'm gonna tighten that up, and I'm gonna tighten this up. I don't like having a lot of dead space, and I know that it's like having the dead space is good. Oops. Like I'm hearing all these extra notes that should be there. So that's good. That's good. That's good. I like that. What am I at? Like a minute? 49 seconds. It's not a race. It doesn't really matter. I mean, if I add like the field recording in the beginning, that's another 20 seconds. And yeah, so I was kind of messing around trying to find the right chord here. I think I went back to the beginning. Ideas, I think. Yeah. Okay, so like the rest of this was just not anything well, so I'm just gonna chuck this off to the side and mess with it later if necessary. So So it would be going back to this, but so I kind of want to add a little bit more motion to it. Because right now it's been very, very simple. And adding some motion would both give a different feeling to the song, and it would also kind of break up the flow. So I'm probably gonna just stick with the same chords. Maybe I'll do like a replacement or two, but I'll probably do that after the fact because I can't think that fast while I'm recording. So who knows? Like I did before, I'm just gonna record a bunch and see what happens. Kind of went off the rails a little bit. Nah. Try again. You know, I can do this all day. I still got like 58 minutes. So maybe if I go up an octave, that will help also change things up a little bit. So if I move up to here, was I? I don't like that. Amy, trust me, I'm not that cool. Next chord would be I've actually heard that like in Unity apparently I'm enunciating in Unity you can connect like a MIDI controlled thing, so you can like use your knobs and sliders and stuff to control the variables, the public variables, and that's pretty cool. I kind of want to try that at some point. Like if you're trying to get the right color or the right feel for a character or something, you can just use you can just twiddle your knobs and refine it that way, and then just mark down the variable and add it. That way you don't have to like mess around with everything. I don't know though. I also don't like moving up an octave because that's just too tinny. So I'm just gonna stick down here, I guess. I don't want to move between the same damn chords over and over, and I'm kind of locking myself in place, and it really sucks. I like how that sounded, so I'm going to keep it, but I don't like how it ended, so I'm going to just shove this over here with the other one, because right now I'm missing a chord somewhere. Yeah, okay, so I can... What should I do? I want to do more like jazz training. That's cool. What the hell chord is that? So. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Sure, let's make this song a minute long. Done. Ship it. No, I'm not giving up. I think that there's a lot of potential here. I don't like repeating the same chords. And this, I mean, I'm not technically repeating the same chords as every song, but it's just so common in all songs, and I do it a lot. And it's not exactly the same, but I don't know. So I'm just gonna try again. I like that a little better. I mean, it's not fancy. And the other thing that I need to work on, just in general, is actually adding stuff that has melodies. With the pedal. That over a little bit. Also, I just want to mention that I fucking love electric pianos. So, that's really unorganized in the front here. I was trying to figure out my own tempo, and went all messed up. So I'm just gonna shove this stuff around a little bit so it makes a little bit more sense. You just need to like hook your piano up as a Diablo 3 controller. And that way you can do both at once. So what this was doing right here, this was moving up. So I want to encourage that. Set a little bit more. That over, so I'm just going to join those up again. Yeah, I know that feeling with Diablo. Push those up. I don't feel like there's a melody though, Dan. Like there's definitely movement and momentum to how the tone shifts up and down, but it's not like recognizable, and it's definitely not repeated. So I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that it's like there isn't like a theme as I don't know. I'm at a bit of a loss for this one. Not mad. It's still pretty. That pause is a little too long. The problem with adding, like, messing with... Now you have to like move everything over. Hope that it doesn't mess everything up. There it is. Okay, so there's another long pause there that I kind of want to chop out. That's the Windows key. Okay. I like that this is a lot quieter, but it's almost a little too much quieter considering how loud this is, so I might equalize those a little bit. So, yeah, so I want to go like that. Louder and a little bit farther back. So another thing is that chord does not play nice with this. So I need like kind of a transition between this. So I have... I could just go here again, but that's boring and I'm sick of it. So I need to go from here to here. There it is. Okay, so I'm just going to slam it in there. Fix this stuff up. I think that that'll work. Doesn't? Doesn't, I can always fix it later. I can always fix it later. I should put that on a fucking t-shirt. So I'm gonna push this out into like more of a arpeggiated chord. Doesn't work that way, so I'll just push it all into one big chord. See if that helps. And I don't want it to last super long, which it kind of is right now, because it's basically just a transition chord between that section and the other one. But it's just too low, so I'm going to just shove some of this stuff up. notes that are outside of the standard chords just for color. There's a bit of a gap right here that I want to close. There's an update available for Photoshop Creative Cloud 2015. Thanks, Photoshop. Knit stories that I've never heard of that. I'm gonna have to look that up. This is not secret agency at all. At least in the traditional sense. I like it though. I like it. I shouldn't be listening to the whole thing, it's a waste of time. Transition is kind of subtle. Like, I'm okay with that. It just moves without a lot of warning. I also don't like that this last note moves up. That's not right. Appreciate it. Thanks, Amy. So what's happening is this note is so low that it's kind of losing its punch, so I'm going to just layer the octave above. Knit sounds familiar, but I can't place it up. So that chord is like super sad. So what I kind of want to do now is just reprise the first section, and then I'm done with this. At least as far as the piano is concerned. Like you guys mentioned, I should add a little bit of drums, and I think that that's a good idea. What is this? The contact. Okay, this is the drum rack. I don't need that. Thought I heard a cat barfing. I did not. So, what I might do is I might just play this first section again. Obviously, I'm not going to copy and paste because even if it's the same notes, if it's played differently, then it'll still sound different. I don't know why I'm not recording every fucking time. Chair is increasingly uncomfortable for some reason. I don't know what that's about. Ah. Okay. Whatever. So, it'll just be the same thing, probably with a little bit more movement than the first time through. Sure. I also noticed that there's like a little click right here where the recorder bumped into something. So it's a thing. I'll fix that up. Although really, I don't think there was a whole lot of problems with it. Just a little bit of timing issues, I think. And everything was really quiet, so that was... trying to move the chords around a little bit, just to give it a different flavor. See if anything sticks. There, see? You switch it up at the end. That's how they get you. And it just kind of falls away, which I do like. It doesn't really resolve. I don't know if I need the drums. And I'm getting a phone call. So, hold on just a second. Hello? Like I mentioned earlier, there was a bit of a family thing going on. Sister-in-law's not feeling well. Long story. I guess I should have just had this playing on loop while I did that, but you know, that would have required forethought. I don't like that this goes to a major chord. It's not cat. I guess everybody's coming out of the woodwork now. Whoa, cat. Ugh. So I was looking at drums before. I don't know if it needs drums now. The rain kind of supplements all that. And it's not a song with a set tempo anyway. I can't say that it's me being lazy as much as it just doesn't fit the general vibe. This thing is being annoying. Okay, so this little bit right here could be extended out. I feel like it's a little too abrupt. So I can extend out the this bit, bloop, and then I can extend out this bit. I don't want to make it too long, but I also feel like it's not really getting its fair say in the transition. That's a little better. I sense that there's, well, I don't sense. I can hear that there's a little bit of a that resolved too. Yeah, like so. There we go. Perfect. If I had those stirred drums, I might put that in, but right now I just don't feel like anything fits. I could look at my other Ableton project and see if in the first one, because I think I used it for both introduction. I guess it's introduction. I don't even know anymore. This does not look like no, this is like various recording, trying to figure out what I'm doing with this that album. I have a file called Never Open Again. I don't remember what's in there. I feel like I can kill a little bit of time trying to find this stuff just because I'm at a good point for this. Oh, frustrating. I don't know where it is, but I just don't feel like this is appropriate. Adding the drums just because they have too many transients is the official word. Just like very hard attacks. So I'm gonna get rid of that. And honestly, I'm just gonna dump it to a simple mastering and cut it out a little early. Partially because I need to set up the house for people coming over in a little bit, which is part of what the phone call was for. And need to make sure that if I can help with the whole family thing that I do that too. But at the moment it seems pretty much like it's doing its own thing, and they'll keep me updated. Not anything super serious, just one of those things that happen. Way too much. Yeah, I think everything will be okay. Sorry, watch your ears. I'm going to be boosting the volume. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just doing some really basic things to help make each individual area sparkle a little bit more. Like the rain had a lot of low end that didn't really matter because that was all taken up by the piano. So I changed it so it initially started sounding like this, and now it sounds like this. It's not a huge difference, but it clears up a lot of the bottom end. Clears up the bottom end for the piano. And I did the same thing with the piano. I removed some of the beefy middle because it's kind of, there's a lot of notes really close to themselves. So I'm just like trying to clear it up a little bit and make everything wider. I don't know words. Cat. You're in my way. So yeah, that is pretty much what this one is. I could spend the next 20 minutes trying to think of a good name for it. I don't know. So, render. So, like, I can't think of a good name. Like, it's like the isolation of the loneliness of power. It's so cheesy. of time left. So honestly, I don't like that chord right there. Or rather, I don't like how basic it is. I got plenty of time. I turned off the timer, but I can turn it back on. Bam. See, look at that 16 minutes. I think I can edit a couple notes. So I've been doing that same chord the whole time, so I just kind of want to. Cat won't sit still. Ah. There, that's better. Yeah. So when it ends, it's a little bit of a different. Ah. I kind of want to just call it Stakeout, you know? So I changed it, so I'm going to save, render. This time I'm just going to call it Secret Agent Stakeout. And, yeah, that is it. I am, pretty much done, I think. I'm actually really pleased with how this turned out. It doesn't really fit the theme super well, but the fact that I made something is really all that's important, you know. So that, and with the other stuff going on, I don't want to run this down to the wire because I have so much other stuff that could happen. So these are out of sync. Neat. Buttons. So I'm oh, it rendered the whole damn thing. Why it took so long. So yeah, this is just like the super boring stuff, so I'm not gonna go into that. Basically just convert it to MP3, load it to SoundCloud, all that other stuff. So I am I'm done. Done. So yeah, I'm gonna turn off the timer. I'll just change the scene just so the chat and stuff is open. There's nothing over there, but I'm just gonna do the other stuff. And if chat wants to talk, if there's anybody left in chat, that is an option. Otherwise, I can just call the stream right now and get on with the rest of my day. I hope everybody's been doing well today. That's really loud. And just paring it down for export from Audacity. I just don't want to share my screen because I'm going through a bunch of this thing. Camera shy. She won't leave me alone. Secret Agent Stakeout. 2-hour track Sunday. Yep, kitty. There's kitties everywhere around here. Yeah, I hear you, Dan. I need to get to sleep at a reasonable time tonight, like a real adult, so I can go to work tomorrow. So I'm actually just gonna call the stream because there's nothing interesting going on, and I can talk to you cool people anytime I want on Twitters. So yeah. As always, whoops, wrong button. I'm a professional. As always, I really appreciate everybody that's watching this either live on Twitch or on YouTube as a recording. And hopefully I'm going to continue refining this process. I noticed that last Wednesday when I did the recording, it was at 720p, and the resolution was pretty shit. So this one's at 1080, and hopefully it's going to be better. I can continue to increase the resolution if necessary, but I think this will be good for now. Like I have 0 drop frames for the last hour and a half or 2 hours, so whatever. My computer can handle it. So yeah, feel free to subscribe on either YouTube or on Twitch, and I'll have those links on whatever links to the other one on whatever service you are currently viewing this on. And you can follow me on Twitter at Ben_Burns. That's BURNES. And at some point, I'll actually create a proper goodbye call sign so I get all this stuff out in 20 seconds instead of 2 minutes. So that's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm sure that I will see a lot of you again later. Take care. Beep boop.